Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be learning a little bit about blood magic. Ow. Yeah, that. Alright, so today we need to get started with some blood magic. And to get started, we need a blood altar. It looks like we're going to need a demonic, or we're going to need demonic will. And to get that, we need, it says, can be attained by killing a mob with a sentient weapon, or by throwing a snare at a mob and killing it while it has white particles. Okay, so a snare is going to be our best bet because the other ones require getting farther in this. And a snare, pretty simple to make. We can make 4 of them. And then we're also going to need our sword, which is way over here in the mob farm. And we should be able to get our sword out of here. Iron cleaver, that'd be perfect. Alright, because it also has luck on it as well. Alright, and as you see, there's some mobs. So let's see if we can't throw that. Alright, gotta get out of here for this. Oh man. They're going crazy. Alright. Let me try this over here. Not seeing any white particles. Yeah, okay. So they're going crazy. Let's get some more snares. I don't know how many we're gonna need. There we go. Don't blow up. Please. Please. Man, does it make them stronger? There we go. But we didn't get anything, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the creepers. There they go. Alright, little dude, get out of here. Alright, we got one. Man, these fellows are pretty tough. This little dude's gonna get me killed. I better get up here. Alright. So now that that's done, we now have our demonic will. Let's go check out the blood altar. We're gonna need a furnace. And we should have everything right here. Awesome, now we have a blood altar. Now we can go ahead and get these mobs out of here. Yeah, these mobs gotta go. Alright, and you don't blow up. Okay, let's get out here. Get this all blocked off. Please, skeletons. It's daytime. Some of them are falling off. Alright, let's go get some food. I do not have enough food. Potatoes might work. I mean, I don't know. Something quick. This should be quick enough. And there we go. Alright, now we have some food. Let's go kill the remaining mobs that are over here. This guy. Eddie. Get out of here. Please do not blow up. I hate that sound. Alright, and then I'll just torch the rest of this up. There we go. Alright, so I want the blood altar to be relatively in the center. So if I look... Find the center. I think right here is the center. Place the blood altar. Pretty simple. Now, it's like, what do I do? Well, we're going to need some way to get blood in there. So if we do... Right here you have the blood altar. And we need to put blood in there, so we're going to need a sacrificial knife. And let's see if I can't find that. Right here, sacrificial dagger. This requires some glass and some good stuff. We're definitely going to need some more food. Because it's going to take a lot of life. Drain a lot of life out of us to get this going. Alright. A lot of this is self-harm at the beginning. So we're going to have to go over here and we're going to have to hurt ourselves to fill this with blood. So if we use the sacrificial dagger, you can see there's now blood in here. And we keep hurting ourselves. Near it, it's going to continue to put blood in here. And it doesn't tell us right yet how much blood is in there. We're going to need something special for that in a minute. And we just keep on till we're almost dead. And we'll get some stuff in there. Alright. So one of the first things we're going to need to make is one of these weak orbs. Or actually, we can go ahead and make this book. I think this book tells us a little bit about it. I think we can go ahead and get a book and drop it in there. I think the book will tell us a little bit about blood magic and how to get started with it. So let's go ahead and get a book. No, I have books. They're somewhere. There we go. Now we have a book. We should be able to get some stuff done. Let's see if we can't throw this on here. Hopefully we have enough to do it. We do. So what you do is, like I just showed you, you put the item on there and the blood will come out. And now we have a book. Alright. Seems like I can't use the book though. I need to do that. Well, I can't. The book won't open. So maybe this is something else. I don't know. I thought it was a book that would explain some stuff. All right, maybe not. These symbols can. These symbols seem to be shifting. Okay. Soul snare. All right. Let's go back to blood magic. And we do need to get these orbs. The orbs are gonna... The weak orb is the one that we need to use to get started. Just a diamond. It's going to require 2,000 blood stored inside of our system. Or LP life points. I don't know how much 2,000 is because it's kind of hard to judge. But what we need is some food. So... let's see what kind of food can we make. Toast, of course, is great. I would love some steak, but I don't think I have any more. Potatoes. We have some baked potatoes. That's perfect. We'll just continue to eat this and let our health regain. As it's regaining, we can, of course, hurt ourselves. Still some blood in there. Just as long as we continue to eat. We should continue to gain life, and we can continue to add to our pull. But if you go further, you can kill yourself. So just be wary of that. But this is how you get started. You could hook it up to a mob grinder, and that would also work, which we probably will do. But just gotta continue to eat, continue to hurt yourself. Fill this thing up. And it looks like we got a bit in there. Doesn't show you exactly how much is in there right now, which is kind of confusing to me. I think I remember before I had a meter. Maybe I want to get it up to that gray line before I throw a diamond in there. Because I need 2,000. There we go. slowly but surely gaining. See right here. And we're almost there. Yeah, I want to get it up to that line in there. There we go. Alright, let's go get a diamond. Throw that diamond in there, and it should work. And this will get you a weak orb. Let's try it. Alright, it's got some particle effects going on. Now if there's not enough in there, it won't change. It looks like there's not enough. So we're gonna have to continue to hurt ourselves. To fill this thing up. And let me get this blood magic back in here. I don't see any kind of book. Maybe if there is, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any kind of anything that has any information about this mod on it. All I have is knowledge that I remember from way back when this mod first came out. And I'm looking and I don't really see much. No big deal though. We'll get the basics going. Just continue to fill this thing all the way up. Hopefully now I have enough. This thing will change. Seems to be draining. Can't tell. Maybe it'll take a little bit. If I look, yeah, I'm watching. It shows that it'll drain 1 LP a tick. Its consumption is 2 LP a tick, and it needs 2,000 life points to change. Does look like it's draining. There it goes. Just takes a really long time. Awesome. So now we have a weak blood orb, and what it does is this will hurt us like our sacrificial dagger, but it stores essence in here. I still don't have a way of seeing how much I have. It does say who the owner is. Let's see. This is an inscribing tool. There's supposed to be a slate that is supposed to tell you. Peer into the soul. Okay, blank slate, which requires stone. This might be the one that tells you how much we have. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go grab a piece of stone. Pop in here. I'm learning this just like you guys are probably learning some of it. Let's get stone. And come back down. And I think it was... Put the stone in here. This should change it into that tome. Looks like it does take a little while. There are speed upgrades later on. Okay, we got a blank slate. Let's get back to blood. Alright, and we got this right here. An alchemy array. How do you get an alchemy array? Okay, let's look at the alchemy array. Because we may not have the stuff to make that. I'm looking, it says alchemy array, it's just dust. Ashes used to draw an alchemy circle. Ah, requires this stuff. In a Hellforge. And we use a Hellforge, it's pretty easy to make. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that. Let's see. At blood magic. And we need to get the Hellforge right here. Hellforge, pretty easy to make. Should have everything for it. Perfect. We'll take that. And then what was we needing to get that powder? This right here. So we need coal, we need bone meal, redstone, gunpowder. What is this? Any of these, demonic will. Okay, so any of these, how do you get these? Right here. Requires a weak blood shard, crystal. I think we can just go with the will. That should be perfect. To get the will, let's see what we can do. I don't think we can afford a sentinel sword because it also requires that. So we'll go ahead and grab some more of these. That should be fine. Awesome. Let's go over here to our mob farm. And we should have tons of mobs over here because this guy, what we can do is hopefully get over here. Let me throw my sword in there. Then we'll just shoot all these guys. Hopefully it'll kill some of them that have that on them. Awesome. Maybe we'll get soul out of that. We did. We're getting demonic wills. So that's actually really easy to do. So we have tons of demonic wills now. Perfect. So let's head back over. Let's go ahead and place our Hellforge somewhere. We can place it right here. Don't matter, I don't think. Yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be powered, I do believe. Then we'll come back and, like I said earlier, we need to find the recipe. So we need bones. Let's see, bone meal, redstone, coal, gunpowder. Let's get gunpowder. Throw all this stuff in here. Gunpowder, bone meal. And then redstone. And what else was it? Redstone. And probably missing it just by just a little bit. What was it again? Coal. That's right. Awesome. Now let's go and try and do this thing again. Alright, so we need this in here. I think. I don't know if there's a specific way it has to go in. And then what do we need in the center? Didn't say. Oh, it's going to give us our item in the center. Okay. Okay, sweet. And then we take this ash and we should be able to place it on the ground just like that. Alright, let me run back in. I gotta get some redstone because that's what we needed to get our division sigil. So redstone. And that should be all we need. Perfect. I need to get a wireless network set up on my system. Alright, so what you do is you take your redstone, click it, changes it. Then you click it with the blank slate, and that should do some awesome particle effects. Awesome. Had to nab that. And then you get your division sigil. And now when we click it, it pulls up in chat how much LP we have. We have 600 LP in our system. Awesome. So now we know how much. So if I go ahead and sacrifice a little bit, I think I can use the blood orb as well. And then I check. Now I have 800. What is it if I use my... If I do that, is that still... Okay, that must be in this network. Okay, then it's adding... The purple means it's adding to our... I think this holds the... weak blood orb holds 5,000 LP. And then if I do this, it should continue to add... There we go. To our network. So yeah, there we go. We have a bunch of blood going in there. We're at 2,000. What I want to do is upgrade this thing. We'll do that pretty soon. I think it's actually draining LP out of our... Yeah, it's draining LP out of our altar. Going into our blood orb. And then the blood orbs are used... Let's see. I think they're used for crafting. Yes, they're used for crafting. Making these blank runes. And all that good stuff. So yeah. The runes are what we're going to use to build up our altar and make it larger. Check our network. We are almost capped out at 5,000. So we had a lot of blood, a lot of life points stored in there. Yeah, we have a lot. But yeah, I had to turn my chat back on so now you can see it. But our life points is building up, gaining inside this thing, this blood orb, and it caps out at 5,000, and that's it. Alright, so our blood orb is maxed at 5,000. To go to our next tier, we have to have an altar that has 5,000 LP in it, and it will give us a apprentice blood orb, which I think holds 10,000, and it just requires a block of redstone. So yeah, but this network, our network right now, which I just donated to, which isn't going to do anything because it's maxed. According to this weak blood orb. I check, it's still 5,000. Awesome. So there's a few things in here that I don't quite know about yet, but I will definitely find out about. I do want to make some more of these sigils, because these sigils are really nice. And now that I know how easy they are to make, you need a reinforced slate, which looks like this one takes a blank slate, and you continue to add to it, and it'll give you a reinforced slate after 2,000 life points. Awesome. The air sigil, which is that's the one. I don't remember what that one does. Water sigil places water. Lava sigil literally places lava. Void sigil, don't know yet. Sigil of the Green Grove. Think that makes things grow faster, but see, these use life points. And it'll take life points out of your orb. But the problem is, if you say you were using this lava sigil, and you were to continue using the lava sigil after your network had run out of LP life points, it'll start taking life points directly from you. So you'll start dying, which is not that fun. But there are ways around this. The sigil of the blood lamp, I think that one places lights for you, little lights everywhere that look like little redstone particles. Sigil of elemental affinity, don't know what that one does. Wish there was a few ways that they would describe it. Wish they had an info panel on this mod pack. The lava crystal, it's probably used for crafting. It makes a weak activation crystal. And it says activates low-level rituals. Oh yeah, and there's ritual blocks too that you can use. These ritual blocks. Where are they at? I don't know, there are blocks that you set up your runes. There we go. Runes. That will actually, you can set them up to make rituals. And there should be a rune that automatically places them for you in the right way. Where's it at? I don't know, it has something to do with it. It looks like these are mine faster, probably it gives you mining. But yeah, they add some pretty cool effects to you. There is some cool armor. Cool looking armor right here. And this is done in the alchemy. Like some of this stuff's pretty simple to make. Yeah, so I don't see why we couldn't have some kind of armor like this. Living helmet. What does this do? It says upgrade points 0 of 100. Hold Shift M or progress info. So it must have some kind of effect that this one does as upgrade points. Living chestplate. And it looks like there's even an upgrade tier to the demonic will. Destructive, vengeful, deceitful, or steadfast, corrosive, destructive, demonic will. So yeah. Well, if you guys enjoyed this basic little tutorial on how to get you started with simple blood magic, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I'm almost at 200 subscribers. I'm at 190 right now. Basically went from 100 to 200 in 1 week. That's awesome. I really appreciate it, and I can't do it without you guys. And as always, thanks for watching.